Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Knack. We do have live tournament action coming at you right now. It's going to be on GSL's Belcher Beach. Apparently the official version, as you can see here by this bracketed word here. Isn't that nice? You didn't know there was tons of casting to be done on the loading screen, but indeed there is. But I will be honest. Whoops. There is actually quite a bit more to do once we are in game, and that is to show you guys where these guys are spawning. Obviously, so terribly important. DREAMMass is going to be our yellow Zerg. Yellow Zerg here on the top left-hand side of the map. Teal Protoss actually here. xOesCaPeD. We'll call him Escaped, I think, for the remainder of this match. But Teal Protoss down here on the bottom right. So it is a two-player map. I love Belcher Beach. Now, apparently there is a new Belcher Beach coming out very, very soon. I know the Snow Belcher Beach is ridiculous. But we haven't transitioned to it yet. As soon as they start using it, I guess in the tournaments or whatever, but they're still working some kinks out of it, I think. So, but we'll get there. We'll get there eventually. We do have not a Forge Fast Expand here from Escape, so he's just going to be putting this pylon in this position. Going to go for a wall off here first. He did send out a fairly early scout as probe cruising across the map here. Wants to know what DREAMMass is doing. Now, we do have Master versus Master action here, I do believe. Let's just go check and see what we're looking at, ladies and gentlemen. DREAMMass, Master, and xOesCaPeD, Master as well. Both of these guys fairly highly ranked. Got to love it. Now, we did have some scouting here. He did see the timing of the gas. Now, this gas first generally means it's going to be Zergling pressure early in the game. We do have that spawning pool right thereafter. So, nice opener here from DREAMMass. Is going to be getting out speedlings very, very quickly for map control and potentially to put pressure on the wall in of Escaped. Now, Escaped, in the meantime, still working on his standard wall off here. He does have his gateway down, gas next. Going to be getting down now a pylon, and then followed by a cybercore. So there goes the pylon. Looks to be pretty good. Notice that DREAMMass is going to be sending a lot of overlords across the map here. He's going to want to get a lot of scouting intel, it looks like, with his overlords. Wants to know what's going on in his opponent's base. I don't blame him. This is one of those maps where you've got to be careful. It does require good scouting because it's so difficult to take a third on this map because of the changes. They do have this nice ramp here so you can defend your natural, but the third is now quite a bit more difficult to defend. There's this kind of back door here, and generally speaking, your army is usually still up here. Even if you've got it down here, it's still a little bit of a walk to defend that natural, and there's a lot of harassment that can take place at this natural, so it's difficult to take your third, what can I say? But all in all, I think a fairly balanced map. It is difficult for a PvP because it's kind of similar to Tal'Darim Altar in that it doesn't have a high ground advantage for your main. So you've got to be careful in those PvP matchups, but still a pretty decent map. It's got some very intricate things that can be done. And yeah, I'm liking it pretty good. So we do have a second gas down here for Escaped. Looks like he's chrono boosting out his cybercore. Going to be getting a lot of sentries here, I assume, unless he's going to go straight for either blink stock or maybe a DT build or something like that off of this one base. We'll see what it's going to be here in just a bit. Do have a Zergling cruising around here looking for, guess what? Probes hidden around, and in fact there is one. Now look, there is this grass here though that they can hide in, so that's one thing to remember. You can hide them in that grass. He should have had him in the grass there instead of right next to it. That's okay, but that Zergling does pick up a kill. That guy is sick good. He is a killer. Look at him. Raw. Raw. Yeah, he's pretty happy with himself. But that's okay. He can be. DREAMMass, in the meantime, does have his hatchery complete here. A queen already there at the ready. Going to be doing some inject larva techniques. And no creep spread between bases quite yet. We do need to see some creep spread between the bases. Always a smart thing to do. But here come a lot of lings out across the field. Let's just check the units tab. We did stop production of drones at 17 for mass. And now he's massing up a bunch of lings. Going to try and make this happen here. Now, we do have a couple sentries already out on the field. These force fields going to be super effective. This pylon probably going to need to be canceled here, but these guys getting a little bit out of position. And here comes the mass of Zerglings. A good force field there, maybe just a little bit late. These guys don't really want them in the base, but there they go. These guys are now going to do a lot of damage. Going to potentially take down this pylon. They did kill all of the units here. DREAMMass. Very, very strong play here and caught Escaped off guard. Absolutely going to be killing him at this point. Oh, and my goodness, look at that. That was fast. There is the GG. Escaped knew it. Too difficult to hold on there. Way too many links to deal with. And that is game. My goodness, that was fast. Master versus Master can be very quick, that's for sure. But thank you guys for coming out. Thank you guys for watching. Don't alt tab. Always alt StarCraft. We'll see you guys next time.